Okay, Matt, so the difference between... I called you Matt. I didn't call you Muttley.
Muttley. Are you Dick Dastardly?
Oh, well, actually, you got a bit of a Dick Dastardly look. I can see it a bit of the moustache, actually, in the big hat. Yeah. So, we're now on the green, and the difference between you being a really good player and me is that mine ended up there, and over there, and yours ended up there.
Indeed.
So this is where the extra shots come along, because for me it's just trying to get it on the green, isn't it?
And for the purposes of this practice session at the golf course, I want you to hit 3 shots up there and see how you're gonna
work out this
work out the slope.
Okay.
So swap it over.
Okay.
Once again, always tricky to know how much people can see slope on screen. We know it's going to be a right to left putt.
So that you just adjust it to go right to left, not going straight at it.
Okay.
But the first thing I have done is actually line them up.
Good.
Where before I've just hit it, wouldn't I?
Yeah, and in the nicest possible, that's also maybe something we should be doing off the tee. Yeah? To use the line on the ball on the tee. So I'm trying to pan that round level, and you can clearly see the difference in that slope as we go back. Make you all dizzy.
That'll do, Matt.
And that's where your putting has got a lot better. Fantastic. So without sounding nasty, do it again.
I was going to say, you're going to want me to do it again now, aren't you?
Yeah, because there's nothing really wrong with that at all. I'm just trying to walk backwards up that slope to give you an idea of how much of a slope that was. So same again, John. Okay.
Not bad.
Pretty
I'm
good.
happy with either one.
Yeah. And again, a little bit shy.
That would have been better.
Yeah.
I realised on the second one it curved around a bit more, so I went a bit further out.
Yeah.
I said a bit harder.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And again, when you look at your statistics, I know we can putt with this flag in, but I'm taking it out. If you knock the first one in, anyway, which is pretty much given, but knock him in anyway. Yeah. And then discount my one that's down by your other ball. But let's see if we can get this one in. And that's a great putt. So see if you could get mine out of the way, knock him out of the way. Sorry. So let's just see. And I'll tell you what, not tempting fate, but if this goes in,
cool.
Unlucky. But if you did the 3 putted twice from where you was, that would have been excellent. Your twice a 2 putt was pretty good anyway. Yeah. So I think all in all,
I was a bit conscious about what you were going to give me if it had gone in, Matt. I was waiting to hear what
the champagne. Yeah, exactly. Right, let's go find another hole. Oh my God, I think somewhere's on fire down there, John. No, there'll be fire engines turning up in a minute. Yeah.
Right, where are we going, Matt?
Wow, I did want to go that way. We might, all jokes aside, I'm trying to promote golf as healthy and, you know, get out in the fresh air. Right, let's skip the next one. We'll go up to 8. At least it'll be slightly less. God, blimey.
You've got to admit that you've had some adventures with me. I mean, we've had it all, really. Yeah.
I say, there's one way of getting...
It's landing yet, but we're pretty close.
Yeah. Hey John, there's one way of getting rid of your neighbours, isn't it, if you don't like them?
Just burn them out.
Burn them away.
Well, I lived in quite a rough part of Bristol once.
Yeah.
Well, brought up in quite a rough part of Bristol. And it was a very conscious thing that people didn't rob from each other in the same streets, you know.
Yeah.
And someone did.
Oh, okay.
That house didn't last very long.
No.
Honestly, that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the 70s, you know, a bit rough and ready then.
Yeah. I think it was something to do with my golf ball went over that hedge the other day and they didn't return it. Yeah. Obviously untrue. On both accounts, the ball and the fire. John might have to do a bit of editing. 8th hole, par 3.
Par 3 again.
Yeah, look, he just wanted to get in on the camera again, didn't he? I was just saying to everyone.
I wasn't sure what you were talking about. You could have been talking about me, Matt.
Yeah, 183 yards.
Just remember, whatever you say, I do the editing.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny how my voice never appears on any of these videos. Right, so all jokes aside,
okay.
Use the line on the ball, yeah, or the name on the ball,
okay,
for starters.
Well, I've lined it up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of going for that pampas grass on the right hand side of the green.
Yes. So just right in the chimney
stack. If I hit it properly.
Yeah, which is absolutely fine. But then you've got to then pick something. And I'm sure we said this in one of our previous videos.
We talked about it in one of the pro tips.
Yeah. Try and pick something in front of the ball.
Okay.
Now when I say pick, not put something in front of the ball. So again, that's where if you've got a tee marker that's as wide as the teeing ground, try and find something you can use in front of you, okay, to align with. Because the only problem with you looking right down there in the distance is when you look up, your body will probably come offline. Yeah. So always try and line up with something on the ground. Yeah. We've talked about the other thing before. Get the cross back on the ball. Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll move that one over there as if that was there.
Yeah, see, that's a good line, just slightly, yeah, right of it. Yeah, that's fine, leave it, yeah, that's it. Perfect, go on then, hit away. But try and stay relaxed, because the other comment I made was that one that was unfortunately in the field on the last hole, it just looked a little bit tense.
Again it went.
Yeah.
The practice swings were lovely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then it went.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You know? Have another go, don't worry.
I am feeling a bit tense today for some reason, don't know why. I'm nervous to meeting you again after a month because it's been, things are all not right anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I thought I'd upset you and then I heard you was ill. You don't know what to say for that, do you?
I bought you, yeah, what did I buy you, Matt? Come on.
You bought me some lovely tea bags, and I tell you what, that was actually a very, very thoughtful present.
Yeah, thank you.
Which, for the camera, thank you as well.
Little bit of tiny little bottle of bubbly for your lovely light.
Yeah, exactly.
And some biscuits.
And yes, and some Vickies. Which again, knowing how much tea I drink, I thought, yeah. And I'll tell you what, I've had some, this is getting off the subject, I've had some duff Christmas presents before in the past, and for someone that doesn't drink, the worst thing you can get is a bottle of whiskey, and you think, what good is that to me? Well, it was a bit better.
Yeah, it was definitely an improvement on the last one.
Definitely, but it still does look tense, and however much I try and talk to you and get you relaxed, and some people say, well, hang on Matt, you keep talking as he's preparing.
I don't mind that.
Exactly, I'm trying to get you to be as relaxed as when you are when we're having a lesson.
That, but I don't.
No.
It's definitely that fear of when you're practicing, it's all about striking the ground, yeah?
Yeah.
Like brushing the ground. When you got the ball in, suddenly it says, oh, it's the ball.
Yeah.
And this now seems very small, and it's like.
Yeah. Yeah. But just say to yourself, look, the practice swings were nice. Check that out.
This is the other thing I've done. This is not my hybrid.
Okay.
Right, I pulled out my fairway wood.
Yeah.
And I hate this fairway wood.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's probably one reason why.
Check that alignment again now, John, because that body's aiming. And there might be a thing where we'll have to experiment. It might also be an experiment with glasses.
Yeah, because I've discussed that with you before. I wear glasses for painting, like this far away.
Yeah.
So not that much difference.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. So we might have an experiment at some point in the future, but at the moment the biggest difference is the practice swings are quite flowy, if that flowy is a word. Yeah. When the balls are, it tends to be a little bit short, sharp and quick.
So I know it's not my most favourite club, in fact it's probably my least favourite club, but I'd be fairly happy with
the second two.
Yeah, with probably both those two, really.
Yeah,
I don't expect much with it.
Yes, no.
To be honest, I picked the wrong club out of the bag. I wouldn't have used this on this hole.
Fine, that's alright.
That's another lesson.
Noted.
This is something I just hate.
That's alright. We're having fun, aren't we? Having fun.
Are we?
Yeah. My hands are...
yeah, Matt's hands are freezing because he's holding the camera. It's one of those things that it's one of those people have questioned me.
Sorry.
People have questioned me about this. Do you wear a glove?
I like your one.
That's right. I do wear a glove sometimes, but actually, it's really difficult to use a camera and wear a glove at the same time because you can't push the buttons. So most of the time I don't.
Yeah, I tend to use a glove, but I rushed out after teaching. Oh, we haven't got one. Let me just hit this one away.
Now see, immediately I'm thinking, seeing you with an iron, I know you hit the ball longer than me, but maybe my go-to club being my 5-iron would have been better for me to play a 5-iron and not be left and right so much and taking the next shot in for the second shot.
Yeah, and the thing is, that was a 6-iron, and although it's short, it wasn't particularly a good shot.
But it's in play better than mine is.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And it's all about, at the moment, finding the clubs I trust and the clubs I don't trust to use all the time.
Yeah. There was a rather nervous look to your right then. I was thinking, what's happening? What's happening? Don't fall down the step.
Okay, Matt, so what are we doing?
I was just going to improve the lie first.
Okay.
Right, we picked up your golf balls.
Yeah.
That's near enough where mine's finished, and I'd like to say I did it deliberately so we could show there was another side to my short game. Shot or skill set.
Yeah, now we have to get it in the air. Yeah.
We're not going to use a 7-iron because there's a bunker and there's quite a bit of elevation. Yeah?
Okay.
But what I will say, and I'm sure somewhere along the line we might have lost one of my golf balls.
Probably, Matt. Yeah.
Or unless you hopefully got one in your pocket.
That's yours in your pocket, Matt.
Yeah, the old tightness.
I'm trying to make up for the one I just lost in out of bounds.
Okay. But what I will say is, and a little tip I always think is useful, whenever I'm playing any shot, I try and keep the club head approaching the ball relatively shallow.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I don't want to particularly see is a club that's coming down steep, because a club that comes down steep into the ground normally hits the ground and stops.
Okay.
Very difficult. So although people might say if you want backspin, try and hit down harder, down and through. Unless you're playing a lot of golf, it's a lot easier just to think of the club skimming the ground to get the ball up into the air.
Yeah, let it do its physics, as you said before, use the angles.
Yeah, definitely, 100% so. So, I've now lost that golf you've just given me. We've got hundreds of golf balls down on the ground now. I'll sit the ball where
it's such an exaggeration, isn't it?
Hundreds. And we're going to go with a 56.
Okay.
Okay. Still the same width stance. Trying to keep the club low, both sides. It'll go high enough visually if the camera picks it up above the flag.
Yep.
Lands on top of the brow of the hill, rolls out to the flag. So let's have a go, see what happens.
Brow of the hill, rolls down towards the flag, I would think. No, not bad.
It's not a bad attempt.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd be jumping for joy with that because I wouldn't be in the bunker.
See, you're just on a slight ridge. I can't see the result. Let me come back with you.
It's just on the ridge.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Ideal.
Okay, so we were on a different hole, but people playing behind us, and we haven't got time to go filming at the same time and getting in the way. So we're going to redo this little piece of the lesson.
Take two. Using a more lofty club. So I've just borrowed your 55.
Okay.
We've got a little bit of height, not a lot. And the point I was making earlier, before we were interrupted by golfers, would you believe?
I know, on a golf course as well.
On a golf course. I was talking about keeping the club nice and low to the ground, both sides, but trying to feel that we're going to keep the acceleration going. Which, when I've looked at your shots in the past, especially with this, the right knee tends to come forward, towards the ball, and then almost looks like you lose balance.
Okay.
So I want it to become a little bit more subtle in terms of that weight going from the right to the left.
Okay.
But I don't want that knee to look like it's coming down towards the golf ball.
Okay. Yep.
But the crucial thing here is to brush the grass and keep the acceleration going.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's have one go, and then you can have the couple of others.
And that's how it should be done. Yep. Absolutely.
So your go.
Okay.
I'll give you the same lie that mine was on.
Okay, thank you.
And with a bit of luck, no one's suddenly going to turn up behind us.
I know you're saying there's various issues with what I do. Yeah. But mentally, this thing's in the way now. But I'm also worried because it's a high lofted club. Yeah. I'll top it really long, straight, and it'll either go flying absolutely miles. Yeah. Which is why I tend to pull out with things and they end up going down. Yes. Like dropping back in the bunker. Okay, so let's rewind that whole conversation. Okay. Dismiss it completely, and now say, John, I want you to concentrate on the club staying low and cutting the grass. Okay. So we all know what you did say, but the only thing you're worrying about now is cutting the grass, keeping the club nice and low to the ground either side, yeah? That is your only thought process, maybe a little bit on speed, and yes, we're assuming you're aiming it correctly as well. Yeah, lovely contact, wasn't it? Yeah. Again, hey, I'd be really pleased happy with that. Yeah, and again, a lot of these greens are quite subtle braking, and that, you need to aim further right. And quiet your legs, because the first couple of practice ones, it was like, oh, hang on, that shouldn't be that. It should be more. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, more to the right. Yeah, very good. I'll tell you what, I think that might even be inside mine. Yeah, but I did it in two. Yeah, it's okay. I don't expect this one to be any better. Come on, this is another good one for you. But then, you're gonna that one out, Matt. Yeah, do that one out. Yeah, exactly. It's speed, isn't it? You worry about the speed. Yeah, that is better. Yeah. And when I was doing that, I was consciously thinking about when you did this ball throwing. Yeah. This was like, well, that's how far I'd throw it for that. Yeah. That's how far I'd throw it for that. Yeah. That's how far you hit it. It's visualisation, isn't it? Yeah. Can't even see it. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Right, Matt. So, that was much better. It's 100 times better, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. And I was just saying to Matt off camera, I was just remembering what he said earlier about throwing the ball. You know, throwing the ball and trying to get that pace, trying to get that speed with my hand. I think I was recording that bit, even if the video wasn't showing you or me. That's fine. So again, you might have to just have your audio over the top of the viewers looking at grass. Yeah. Right, we are going to go and just play one more hole because we're going to head back in. But yeah, so far so good. There's more greenkeepers. I reckon it's the same one going round and round in a circle. I think he just wants to be on video. That's all it is. I can invite him if you want. Although, actual fact, when we look down there in the distance, and you might have to pan us down there, they have done a superb job. And you're not going to see it from here, but they've renewed the path down there. Fun, yeah, that's a lot nicer. All compliments to the green staff or wherever they are, because without them we wouldn't be playing golf, would we? YouTube wannabes. Right, go on then. Blimey. You're in that many goes. Put it on there, Matt. What? It's on. It keeps running. I tell you, you've got a lot of film here that needs editing. Right, go on then. Show us this bunker at the moment. Okay, so we just chopped into a bunker. Well,
We have literally just dropped into the bunker.
Dropped into a bunker, just because you want to see my bunker work.
Yeah. Again, because it is relatively nice day out here. Golf course has got people on. And we got off the driving range. Now again, when I'm looking at that straight away, your body is very close to that flag. Yeah,
to the flag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, better.
So it should be more open.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's so straight away I'm looking at that and I'm happier straight away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wristy.
Yeah, bigger swing as well, yeah? And we talked about this one before. Right, set yourself up again.
This is one thing I've said about this lesson today, because it's been a month.
Yeah.
And I've not been well, not been practicing. This is kind of what's happening to a lot of golfers. Like you said, you've had a lot of students come out this week, haven't played over Christmas, suddenly it's all gone.
Yeah, definitely. And for these first, I say 2 weeks of January, I keep almost repeating the same thing. Come on, remember what we did talk about. Now, although the new rules say, you know, you can do certain more things in the bunker, and one of them isn't have a practice swing that hits the sand, can you just, for me, have a practice swing and look at how far the sand goes? Because that first attempt, the sand barely got to the bank. That, okay, if you want the ball just in front of you, fine, but more, give it more speed, John. And again, that's it, that's better.
Now the sand's onto the green.
Exactly. So let's go with the ball, trying to repeat the same thing. And when you look back at the video, you go, yeah, hang on. Yeah, a lot more confidence, yeah?
Yeah, and it's on the green, it's rolled out quite well.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't show you that. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. I've just panned over to show everyone the result. But confidence, that could be the key word for you in 2019.
Confidence, hit everything with confidence.
Yeah, get some more confidence up.
Not scared.
Yes, definitely, don't be scared. Look at what you could do rather than what you don't want to do. So go on, give this one a bit of air time. And again, look at this, wow, that almost looks like it's gone in.
But it's confidence.
Definitely. Go on, hit that last ball out.
This is a bit trickier.
Why?
Well, it's closer to the lip. But...
No, just open the face up more.
Just trickier. That's
no, you're making excuses. No excuses in 2019. There's that greenkeeper again. Just gone past. So club face open. Weight on that left side a bit more. Give it a nice length backswing.
Got it out.
Got him out just, but that's not good enough. Have another go.
It's never really good enough for you, Matt.
Sometimes it is. So go on, give it again, and let's see those legs working across in this shot as well. So give us a practice swing. I know we're not allowed one, but give us a practice swing that marks the sand. Go for it. Go on, that's it. Right, I want the same swing with the ball there, yeah? Oh. Don't worry, go again, you can edit that one out. Come on, confidence up.
Okay,
practice swing. The practice swing, all jokes aside, has looked quite good. No, bigger. Needs a bigger backswing. That's it, right, same length swing with the ball there. So club goes to 12 o'clock on the backswing, 12 o'clock on the follow through. Yeah, you got away with that one.
I got away with it.
Yeah, but
the important thing is it got out and it got rolling.
Definitely, and when you replay this, and I know you always edit the videos because we do film a lot more than what goes into our long videos, you'll see the difference between that practice swing where the shaft's at 12 o'clock. Yes,
go to there, doesn't it?
Definitely. As opposed to a lot bigger backswing. Yeah, that's nice. And with the ball in the way.
What that shows is it doesn't matter if it's necessarily the greatest contact with the sand. Yeah. If it's got some speed, it'll get out.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
No speed, it won't get out.
And it's not a case of saying, oh, we can just mishit it out the bunker, but at the same time, yeah, with a bit more speed, if you do mishit it slightly, it can still get out the bunker.
Out, isn't there?
Definitely.
Okay.
Right, my right hand is now frozen where I'm holding this camera, so come on, I think we'll go back and get that cup of tea.
Okay. Okay, so that was a bit of a rusty lesson.
Rusty, indeed.
Matt was just discussing the interview with Jordan Spieth yesterday, and he was saying how rusty he was.
Yeah.
And what am I now? I need?
Well, you need a bit of WD-40. But you're in good company.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spieth, I think he was a couple over par in Hawaii. You were probably a couple over par.
over my usual par, yeah.
So again, yeah, there was a little bit of rust there. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's commonplace. So for a lot of people at the moment, you know, they haven't played over Christmas. If you've been following my channel, you know I've not been well over Christmas. So it's not that I forgot everything. I just felt a bit nervous in front of a camera today, which is really strange.
Yeah, definitely. But as we said out there, and I don't know if it will make the final cut, but a lot of people the first 2 weeks of January that's been coming back for lessons, it's similar.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is a case of, well, hang on, we have looked at this before. So it's a case of restarting. And I know everyone says January is a great time to restart and you set your goals, etc, etc, and whether those goals are just slightly misleading or drag your attention away from what you need to be doing, you've got to have a goal.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to concentrate on those processes of getting towards those goals.
Absolutely. And I think for me, certainly over the last few weeks, I've done a lot of distractions.
Yes.
And I just felt a bit distracted doing this today.
Yeah.
So it's about mental processes. Like I said, at the end there, be more confident with each shot.
Yeah.
And actually be more confident about practicing, getting back into the work mode in my head again about playing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I think that's a crucial thing. Once you feel comfortable again out there, it'll get better. And a bit like that last ones we did with the bunker. Yeah. Nice as possible. Again, that first bunker shot wasn't great.
No, nervous and not confident.
But then the next three were great.
Yeah, and I've got to remember those and forget the other one.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And just remember not to have the practice swing that marks the sand.
Yeah.
But the whole point of doing that, or getting you to do that, was to just look like the visualization of throwing
the ball. Yeah.
If you're hitting sand out and the sand only gets a foot in front of you, why are you expecting the ball? You
can't expect the ball to go 10 feet in front of you, can you? Absolutely.
Yeah, especially if we're getting sand then ball.
Okay.
So to me, that's a huge positive today. Yeah. Yes, you can look at the negatives. Yeah.
Of course.
And there were some.
Of course.
But again, and without repeating exactly what we've done before about assessments and knowing where we need to be, I think early on in a season, and because we had that impromptu delay in terms of you not feeling well, me being away over Christmas as well, although we couldn't have done it if you were ill,
you'd have dragged me out on a stretcher, Matt.
Exactly. Yeah. We needed to get back out on the golf course, which is a good thing.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm more than happy with that.
Okay.
You're going to have fun editing this.
Yeah, this will be a challenge for the weekend, but that'll be fine.
So I think you could title this up Rusty,
but
nothing WD-40
can't fix. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
In the words of Jordan Spieth.
Okay, thanks so much for watching. We're going to do the Q&A video now, so you might see that one before this one if I've got a lot of editing to do, or you might see it after this. See you very soon. Thanks so much to Matt. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe.
Cheers.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.